We cut that joker a flip, so we're gonna end up making a video out of this after all. Thank goodness. Alright everybody, just wanted to, the video y'all are about to watch, I just wanted to say real quick before we get into it that what had happened on this hunt, we were going to film an intro to let everybody know what we were doing, you know, the date and what we were doing and everything, but as we were getting in the stand, you know, we're setting everything up. We just climbed up there and shut the door, and I didn't have my camera set up yet. I just had a GoPro out, and then there was deer. I look out the window and there's a 1.5-year-old buck and a 1.5-year-old doe looking at us. So I just, on the first kill in this video, I just opted to let her go ahead and shoot without having it on camera, because I was scared if the deer ended up leaving that we might sit there and not see anything else. And I know when I was 11 and wanted to kill a deer, I didn't care if anybody got on film or not. So, but we did the best we could, and then ended up having a nice big old boar hog come out later on in the evening, and I'll just let that play out in the video. Y'all will see what happens, but we did get him on film. But and we got the recovery of her deer. But now it is almost a month later. It's Thanksgiving morning, and we have been in here this morning trying to get us a deer kill. We saw a few deer this morning. Had quite an interesting morning, actually. Not even gonna go into too many details, but we didn't kill one, but somebody might have killed something around us, because we heard some ruckuses this morning and some four-wheeler riding. Think some people might have had Thanksgiving just, you know, already not too far from us over here, possibly a party. We had some 7:30 four-wheeler riders, you know, and you know, I mean, it was a disturbance enough that we had a bunch of does in a lane, and they started looking and then they left. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's been so long since I put one out. We've had I've been just really busy with work for this time of year, and really hoping to, you know, start doing a lot of hunting here now, you know, going into December on some public land, and then finish out, you know, our year here on the club. But anyway, I'm going off down rabbit holes. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Sorry it's been so long since we made one, but we should have another one out of a doe I killed with my bow here in just a couple of days. I just gotta have some time to edit and get them ready. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting us. Please like and subscribe if y'all hadn't. Appreciate y'all. Timber Kingdom. still in the bushes, okay? Point the gun at the deer, baby. You need to, if you can't do it, you need to calm down, tell me. Okay. Do you need me to raise your butt up? Alright. Whatever you get on that shoulder, squeeze it up.
I think I got it.
Oh, you definitely got it.
Oh, oh my God, that was crazy.
Yeah, you got it.
That was crazy. I've been in the stand 10 minutes.
Tripod. We've been in the stand 5 minutes.
Is it on?
The GoPro is, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. That was crazy. I didn't even see him because I was like down here, so I could only see the back of the line. You're like, what? I'm like, wait.
Your mama said we just heard a shot.
It was a doe.
It was a 1.5 year old doe. It's not going to be a very big deer. About 100 pounds.
Yeah.
It's the same size as that buck. I just had to make sure it was a doe.
Yeah. Oh my. I was like, for some reason, I wasn't even nervous, but it was just like, it was just, she was standing so still.
Yeah, you broke both shoulders. You shooting. I don't want to get your head swole up to where you start missing, but or jinx you. But your shooting is fantastic so far this year.
This year, yeah. The best shot other than this year that I've ever shot was the 250. I'm surprised they came up that close.
It's all right.
It was like, they were like this. I was like,
It's all right. We'll film the recovery in real time. We'll just take the.
yeah.
I'll take the bullet out of the barrel and we'll just take the GoPro down there and leave it rolling.
Yes, sir.
I think we spooked them deer getting in the stand or something. That's so weird that they just walked out and right after we sat down and looking at us.
Yeah, I just.
They had to have been bedded down right here somewhere.
Yeah. She just was looking at that 4-point. I
God, I wish I had that one big camera, but
I know.
if we'd have let them get away, then I'm scared we'd have sat here all evening and not seen nothing.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, just wait for them in the stand.
Wait for me at the bottom of the ladder and don't run ahead of me when we walk down there.
Yes, sir.
Well, we got in here. She went a little bit further than I thought she would. I don't know. Jessa hit her a little bit far. Show the entry right there. Just point your finger to it.
Right here.
Yeah, and it blew that shoulder out of the front of that other shoulder out. Man, that little deer probably run 50 or 60 yards. But I looked to make sure the first one was like about her size. But had big old thick looking horns on it, little 4-point. And I seen a deer standing behind. I figured it was another buck, but I kept looking through the scope. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's definitely like we call them maiden does, like last year's doe, you know. I said it's 2.5 year old deer, but that one is 100% a doe. I said I let fool around with this trying to get that camera out and his deer leave. And then we sit here all evening and don't kill one. I'm gonna seriously regret it. So I told her go ahead if you can get on it and shoot it. And as you see, she did. And this baby's happy. And I will not even lie. We have been struggling to get on a doe. Every time we go hunting, I always see bugs, it seems like, with these kids. But anyway, her mama's hunting and her little sister in one stand. Her brother's in another stand. Maybe we'll get 2, maybe even 3. we'll see. But I will film as the recoveries on those other ones because they're not running cameras. But anyway, got us a deer killed. And we got a huge 6-point coming out on camera on this stand. So we'll go wait on him or a pig. Thank y'all for watching. Well, we got something killed on camera.
Yeah, we're back.
I knew there wasn't much feed down that lane. And it drops down a little hill right there.
And I was like, ugh.
So I told Jess, I'm sitting there. We left her deer down here. We're using paper tags because that's how we started the year. So I'm just gonna keep using them. I don't like to swap back and forth because here we can do paper tags or digital. I don't know how other states are, but so I'm sitting here fixing to do her tag and everything. I look down this lane. We've never hunted this stand. We put it up. Me and Josh put it up late this summer, and this is the first time it's ever been. He's hunted it once. This is the first time any of us have been in here. And I told her, I said, there's a coon or something down there. And I didn't think nothing else about it. And then I said, you can pick the gun up and look if you want to, you know.
So I got it. And I'm looking down, I'm like, it's so short, it's not a hog. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I said it ain't a hog, is it? And I was just kind of, I don't know why I said that, because I didn't think it was. And she said, well, it's really short. Well, then I guess it had been facing away from us. So it looked like it was, you know, it looked like it was this big. Yeah. And then when I looked back, it was like that long, but like that tall. And then I thought about that. It goes over a hill right there.
And it goes this tall.
And I said, wait, baby, it might be a hog. I said, I think it is a hog, Justin. And I looked through the scope. And I said, it is a hog. And we had just got through saying if a hog came out down here, I was going to shoot it probably at the end of this lane because it's almost 300 yards. And anyway, that's only about 200 yards where I shot it at. But that little pile of this feed we use called Bow Stop Crunch is tiny. Like I accidentally put too much in one lane, so I had like barely any. And that's the only thing that's down there where that hog was. Is that little bit of Bow Stop Crunch. So I knew it couldn't be much left. So, long story. Well, at the very end of this lane where you can't even see, Josh has a bow stand. We're all jumbled up right now because Josh has a bow stand down there because me and him bow hunt a good bit when we're by ourselves. And you can't see that feed. And I said, man, that hog's fixing to leave right there and probably walk down the end of that lane. So I hurried up and I shot it. And I had, you can see on camera, you know, I had to aim. I had to pretty much clip the dirt to be able to hit it, but we cut that joker a flip, so we're gonna end up making a video out of this after all, thank goodness. So, yeah, we just down there busting stuff. Jessa done killed her a deer. Jessa done killed her a deer. Now we done flipped a hog and it's 5:55. Like, somebody come get our bullets. Man, I hope y'all's mama kills one. Or your brother. Man. Fun little evening out here with my baby, enjoying it. Thank y'all for watching. We're gonna cap off our video here. We got down there after I shot the hog, and he actually, you know, you can see what we could see from the stand. He actually was a lot larger than what I thought he was, and he's probably got the best teeth, at least the second best teeth of any hog I've ever killed. I don't know what's considered real big, but I'm a hog killer every time I see one if I can, but Never been much of a trophy hog hunter, but we'll see. I might saw them off, but I might not. But then Jesse killed her doe, as we've already seen. And then when we get back, we get a call from, or a text from my daddy, and he's over here on his lease. We're back at his house now, but he killed 180 pound 6-point with about probably a 15 or so inch spread. I'm not trying to bug y'all with this light. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. But anyway, Jessica didn't want to talk. I wanted her to finish off the video. She didn't want to do it. But well, I done said everything about it there is to say, babe. What is it?
Thank you guys for watching Timber Kingdom. Goodbye.
Thank y'all.